Hello my friends, today we are going to learn the ballerina pole trick. It is necessary to train the Peter Pan pole move before practicing the ballerina. If you don't know it yet, watch my previous lesson and after go on to the ballerina itself. Let's start with a similar to Peter Pan preparatory exercise from the ground. So stand on your tiptoes facing the pole on the base of the pole as close to it as possible. Pole should be sandwiched between your ankles, shins and inside part of your knees, similar to the basic climb position. After, bring your torso to the front of the pole, catching the pole with your armpit. The leg of the same side should be in front of the pole. That is, if your right leg is in front of the pole, you ought to bring your torso to the left and then to the front, catching the pole with your right armpit. This position can be used for the Peter Pan too, but for ballerina it's the most convenient and right, and that's why we'll practice only this position. Then bend forward as low as you can go. Continue to squeeze the pole with your inner thighs. Place your inside hand onto the pole down there and push your torso up using this hand. At the same time, twist your torso so that you start feeling the pole with your back and raise your outside arm up, trying to take the pole with your hand using a twisted grip. In case you are not flexible enough to do it, begin to move your outside leg away from the pole, not too far. This will help to twist more and to catch the pole with your hand. However, I would highly recommend not to enter the trick on top in such case, but to do more preparatory exercises to be able to go into the element on the ground without moving your leg away. Next step is trying to catch the pole with your armpit. You also can move your outside leg away from the pole little in this movement. Check your lower hand's grip. You should catch the pole using the ring down grip approximately on your knee level. If you cannot catch the pole with your armpit, continue to practice this exercise on both sides couple of times each, training after properly warm up for improving your flexibility. If you manage to catch the pole with your armpit, start to lift your bent outside leg up, trying to catch its ankle or foot with arm of the same side. Your inside leg is still standing on the floor, catching the pole with its inner thigh and shin. Control your lower leg position to avoid sliding down or to the side. If you feel secure in this position, take your outside arm off the pole and stretch it out. So you have done the ballerina from the ground. To come out of the trick, release the leg, take the pole with your hands, both legs, and come back to the initial position, the crucifix. If it's difficult for you to practice this exercise from the ground, then continue to train it and next exercise, and only after doing it perfectly you can go on to the ballerina from the top. So the next preparatory exercise is the pike fold after the crucifix. After it, let's go on to the ballerina itself. Don't climb up too high before you be able to perform an element perfectly. So climb up the pole not too high and perform the crucifix. After, repeat all steps like you've done while training this trick on the ground. Bend forward, place your inside hand onto the pole down there and push your torso up using this hand. At the same time, twist your torso so that you start feeling the pole with your back and raise your outside arm up, trying to take the pole with your hand using a twisted grip. Try to squeeze the pole with your inner thighs while doing these movements. After, check your lower hand grip and try to catch the pole with your armpit. In case you're not flexible enough to do it, begin to move your outside leg away from the pole, not too far, and only if you have good grip with your other leg, both arms and back or side. Maybe at first you'll not be able to catch pole with your armpit, even if it's easy for you to do it from the ground. Don't get upset then and continue to practice and pay special attention to the exercise on the ground. Squeeze your legs hard that time. If you catch the pole with your armpit, start to lift your bent outside leg up, trying to catch its ankle or foot with arm of the same side. It is better to train with a partner for support. Your friend can help you to catch your ankle or foot if you are not flexible enough. If you feel secure grip with your armpit, side or back, inner thigh and shin, carefully take your lower arm off the pole and stretch it to the side. So you have done the ballerina. To come out of the trick, repeat all steps like you've done from the ground. Take the pole with both your hands, both legs, and come back to the initial position, the crucifix. Second way to come out of the trick is possible if you practice close to the ground. Take the pole with your lower hand and upper hand. After, take your inside leg off the pole and moving forward. After, slide down to the ground holding the pole with your straight arms. This is necessary to practice the ballerina on both sides. So today we have learned a ballerina. Wish you the best in your trainings. Bye bye!